guess where I am this time? It's kind of hard to tell just by the surroundings here. It could be any airport, but it is in fact 1 degree Celsius here in Astana, Kazakhstan. We're about the middle of April here, and just for reference, Astana, I've never been to Kazakhstan before, but Astana's just about halfway between Western Europe and Eastern Asia where I'm headed. So I have a 19-hour layover here. I've decided to do a quick impromptu coffee tour to see what kind of good coffee I can find in the city. I'm gonna take a bus there. It's around 6:30, 7 a.m. here, and let's just go drink some coffee. So for our first stop on the Astana coffee tour, we are here at Caramel Coffee House. I was walking actually to another cafe and I spotted this one on the way, and I was like, you know what? Has some cool latte art pictures on the outside of the building. Maybe they know what they're doing. And then I walked in and I saw a matzer, I saw a lamarsoko, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna try this coffee. And sure enough, it is very delicious. It is still unknown to me the origin and the roaster of this coffee. They don't speak a word of English, but we've been using Google Translate and we've been typing back and forth to try to get to the bottom of this. But in the meantime, I'm just enjoying this coffee. It's around 8:30 a.m. now here in Astana. It was a very long bus ride from the airport. We were packed like sardines into this bus going all the way into the city center, and at one point I just said, okay, I gotta get out of here. And that's when I found this place. So I'm gonna show you a little bit more of the cafe, and then we'll head on to the next spot. So I did not get to the bottom of where the coffee was from or who roasted it, but that's okay. It was very delicious, and now I'm heading to another spot called Hotspot Coffee. So let's go check out if we can get a little bit more background information. Here we are at Hotspot Coffee and Food. This is our second stop on the Astana coffee tour. But I will preface with this, we are actually kind of outside of the city center. So I chose this spot based on Instagram and looking for it on Google Maps. And that's where I found the other one, just by walking by. Then I came here. This has a little bit more information on the background of the coffee. It is a Kenya and Ethiopia, roasted by a local roaster right here in Astana. So it's nice to know that people are actually pushing the boundaries when it comes to specialty coffee. It really is quite good. But with that being said, I'm going to show you around a little bit of this spot. It's very beautiful here. Of course, I chose a little corner with a plant in it. Lots of nice sunshine. It's getting a little bit warmer, but still quite chilly outside. This coffee is going to help. So I'm probably like super backlit right now, but I just wanted to position the camera like this to show you the skate park that's behind me, because as some of you may know, I used to be an avid skateboarder for many years, and kind of approached skateboarding in a very similar way to the way that I approach coffee now, in terms of just investigating off the beaten path. And it's just really cool to see an actual skate, which is probably more of a bike park, to be honest, just by the way that the curved ramps are. But that being said, it's really cool to see that out here in Kazakhstan. Like I told you before, Astana is halfway between Western Europe and East Asia, but it's also as far north as Mongolia, just to give you a bit of reference. So it's really cool to see this kind of thing going on. I just spotted it from the side road, and we're gonna head down into the actual city center now. So I'm looking forward to that, and just seeing a lot of the different types of architecture from different influences of culture. So see you there. another coffee roaster, a Burundi. I'll put the link in the description for this one. And then this is a beautiful beetroot salad that they have along with it. There's actually a sign on the door that says Specialty Coffee Association certified, and he told me that this is actually the top coffee spot in Astana, so we're just gonna enjoy this while we're here. So as you can see here, I've opted to go up. Wow, my ears are popping. Willy Wonka's chocolate magical elevator, all gold plated. Let's see what's on the other side. And I guess technically you could count this as coffee stop number 3.5 because they did have a little espresso machine here on the platform, which is very, very cool. This, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of this tower, but I'll put it down right here. It is pretty much not the tallest structure here in Astana. I see taller buildings over there, but it is the most sort of prolific. And what's neat about it is that I paid around 700 tenge, which is like $2, $2 Canadian, just to get up this tower, and you get to see really cool scenes from all over Astana. So I will show you that now. I don't think we're going to try the coffee because we tried a lot today, but this is still very, very, very cool. Definitely suggested. So let's fast forward a little bit, actually all the way back to the airport. They're literally boarding my next flight right behind me, but I am absolutely exhausted, so I'm gonna keep this quick. After a 5-hour sleep on the plane to Astana, and then spending 19 hours just touring around the city, meeting some cool people, and trying some good coffee. I went to 3 places, well, 3.5, and the verdict is that there is good coffee here in Astana. And there were more that I didn't even get to. So if you have a chance, definitely stop by. I think there's a lot more to come for the city and for this country. So it's a really cool spot. See you all in the next city. If you are not subscribed yet to my coffee journeys, do so now. Leave me a bit of a comment if you've ever been to Kazakhstan or any of the surrounding region and tried some good coffee for yourself. That being said, I better not miss this flight to my next destination. You'll hear about that in the next video, and see you there.